What up? Welcome to Flow Style Living. It's really late right now because a lot of shit happened and we have 5 minutes until this timer runs out. I'm in the van right now. My cat's over here, so if you hear some jiggling, it's my cat. Alright, so today, let me also just add the on the clock. I am trying to get my utility belt so I can find let me redo this. Let me not. Okay, fuck, I'm just gonna do it. Okay, so this is about Holistic Underground. This is the community organization that I'm part of. Holistic Underground is a community organization. You're a 501c3, but community organization first. That's creating a replicable model for community development through the arts, social justice, and holistic health. It's so bright. Okay. Whatever, I'm about to go to sleep. Let's just go through it. So, what are my roles in it? So, I consider myself, and maybe I am an honorary co-founder, like quote unquote. I've been part of it for 3 years now, just sometimes loosely, sometimes definitely been part of the core team loosely. That's probably one of the best ways I can put it. And now I've stepped up and immersed myself in this core leadership, and things have been changing. So I'm part of the core team now. We do 2 weekly meetings. It's new for me. And we get to decide on the course of the organization, so that's pretty powerful. I work as a facilitator as well, mostly doing nonviolent communication. My coaching tools are also expanding, doing some consulting and advising, and as we move forward, I'll be doing more tech mindfulness, which is what a lot of people crave, and I literally live the lifestyle, so it's pretty on point. This is something I'm very passionate about, flow style living, especially having this combination with technology. And lastly is membership coordinator. So we're launching a membership system in next Tuesday, which is in like 4 days from now. And I'll be part of the intake. So, you'll come to me and it's like, hey, this and this, this and that. Oh, what are you looking for and all this. And then it's like, okay, cool. You seem like the type of person that will want to plug in with 4, 5, 6, one of them of our orientation member intake people. So I'm like the first gatekeeper into it, and so it's cool to have like my personality and also like my skills be able to just fit in really well in this role, as well as being a facilitator, which gives me great opportunities, and also to be in the core membership, to the core leadership, because it's such a powerful thing to be in community, and especially leadership. And oh man, some crazy shit happened tonight where we're creating a community relations system. So it's called HU Cares, HUCRS, and Holistic Underground Community Relations System. And something happened tonight at this dinner that's part of our community. So the Bay Area has a very strong conscious community, and it's just getting ever more interweaving. So some shit happened tonight where something really powerful was revealed, and because we've been talking about this holistic, not holistic, just like this community relation system since our retreat earlier January, just like 2 weeks ago. It's because it had that context when this thing happened tonight. It was just like, whoa, community after a certain amount of people needs some type of governance. It needs a process. It needs structure to process when shit pops off, like when shit goes awry, when you need to hold court of some sort. There needs to be a structure in place for that. So an example of how something that's core leadership, so there's 7 of us right now, and something that we can't do is just automatically hook up with anyone that comes to our events or sees us in a position of leadership, because position of leadership changes the way we are perceived. And so sometimes the person, like a woman for example, might see me, and then if I'm like, oh yeah, do you want to have sex, like sort of like persuasively or something like that, you know, in a way where if even though they might not be 100% yes on it, they'll still feel some sort of, they'll feel like, oh, you know, he's a person of power, I should do this, you know, something like that. And later on they'll regret it because they were kind of drunk off this power haze that they saw me or whoever in. So not to say that love or sex can't happen, we're a very sex positive community. It's that if someone comes to an event, we would bring it up, and then we would kind of have a buddy or a counsel, we're still working it out, to actually, you know, go through with it. Like, hey, you know, this is powerful, we have a deep connection, like, let's step it through. And it's like super real. And even like hugs, like we started, I started asking, just like, hey, like, can I hug you? Where I would kind of just be like, you know, like sort of like have that body positive sort of okay, rather than this verbal contract as well. And having that, it's been changing and then becoming more within the power of consent and just the power of understanding how much power I do have, not only as a holistic underground leader, but as a leader, collaborator in everyday life. And that's all, folks. Blessed be all. Love you. Peace and love.